graduation rate, Roosevelt High School. By 2005, 34 years later, they had improved. It was now a 36% graduation rate. They really didn't.
No, because it's too low.
It went from 25 to 36. In other words, most kids were dropping out.
That's not good.
Yeah. So,
Oh my gosh, you're not listening.
when I was mayor, 1 out of 3 schools were failing. I challenged that notion that we could survive or thrive with a
It's okay,
broken
we all
school
make mistakes.
district like that
I
for poor
forgive.
kids. It wasn't broken
Don't touch me.
everywhere, but let's be honest. If you grew up in Boyle Heights, if you grew up in Pacoima, if you grew up in Watts, if you grew up downtown, those schools weren't working for our kids.
Nope.
We're Democrats. And if we're truly progressive, we gotta stand up for the notion that we've gotta grow together. So what did I do? I took on the schools. 1 out of 3 schools were failing. By the time I left, it was 1 out of 10. The 44% graduation rate, it was 72 when I left. Today it's 77. I took on a small subset of schools, union schools, by the way, traditional union schools in Watts, Boyle Heights, and downtown. They started at 36% graduation rate. By the time we were finished, it was an 81% graduation rate.
They lowered the standards.
I'm running for governor because I believe we've got to start screaming, stop screaming, and start working together. Focusing on it. We've got to stop screaming and start working together. We've got to stand up for the notion that we've got to reward work. I just walked out of a Teamsters convention that just endorsed my candidacy. And I said to them, you know, we've got to be for good jobs, union jobs, to give people a health care plan, a pension
The stuff that
plan.
Trump is fighting for.
We've got to challenge a broken shared economy that doesn't share.
What?
You know, an economy where at one point you were a taxi driver making $80,000, and now you're an Uber and had a health care plan and a pension plan, and now you're an Uber driver with nothing. We could do better
Whoa.
than that. And I believe that the next governor's gonna have to stand up and say, healthcare is a right, not a privilege. We gotta defend
No, it's not. It's not a right. It's a commodity. You gotta pay for this stuff.
It's not a
I bought a
right.
house at 24 years old.
Socialism kills.
I grew up in a home of domestic
There's
violence and
nothing that says
alcoholism.
the right.
I didn't have a father to give me money. He left when I was 5. My mom was poor, she couldn't give me a down payment. But you know, back then, you could work and you could buy a house at 24. Today, our kids can't rent one at 29.
Because the taxes
We've
here.
got to challenge the notion that housing is, you know, just beyond the reach of most people. We've got to
Because of you
stand for
guys.
the proposition that we've got to build infrastructure again. I built 3 light rail lines and 1 busway. We built more schools in Los Angeles than any city in the United States of America. More light rail lines in that 8-year period of time. $4.5 billion at the airport, $1.5 billion at the port. I was a mayor who was focused on
Other women.
infrastructure and building. And the next governor is going to have to focus on that. Why was I at the carpenters today? Because we got to put carpenters and electricians and plumbers
Yes.
and get apprenticeship programs to put people like
Working
that
people.
back to work so they can buy a home.
He's
at
borrowing
the end
Trump
of the
rhetoric. Do you hear it? Working America. He's
Yeah,
trying
but
to.
he's gonna give it to illegal.
So I don't want to go on and on. I want to answer your question.
He has
But I want to say this. I was
He has a
Speaker of the
Republican
Assembly.
consultant. Isn't that terrible?
I was mayor of a city that's 4 times larger than any other city in the state. The 2nd largest city in the country. It was a city that's
Yes.
the most diverse in California. 67% of Los Angeles comes from Asia, Africa, and Latin America. Some 27 different nationalities have their largest population there outside of their country of origin. We actually, in LA, have Ohio and East Western Pennsylvania. If you go to the North Valley, it's, you know, it's not West LA. It's not Santa Monica. I was a mayor that brought us together. I wasn't perfect. I made my mistakes. But I was a guy that worked for you every single day. And I want to be that person working for you as governor. This election does matter. There's too much screaming in our politics. we can work together better than we do. We can unite around certain basic principles that healthcare is a right, that housing ought to be affordable, that our kids ought to be able to get a college degree no matter what zip code they
Legal
grew up
kids.
in, that we gotta build infrastructure and put people back to work. I've done that.
Americans.
And I've done that.
Reverse sanctuary state. Reverse sanctuary state.
So my first question for you
That's my question.
Is, do you think that as governor, you would be able to work with the Trump administration on any areas of policy? And if not, how would you handle the confrontational relationship?
Yeah.
Well, look, I worked with Pete Wilson when I was Speaker of the Assembly.
He's not the same.
We disagreed, and we fought. We fought a lot, but we also worked together. When I said I author Healthy Families, I did it with Pete Wilson. I signed that, he signed that bill that I carried.
Shame.
I worked with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ugh.
And I worked with George
That doesn't
W.
count.
Bush. I'm a Democrat, and I'm a progressive, and I have different views. But I also know that part of your job is to work with people you don't agree with. These people have every right to scream, to call, to say what they want to say, the things that they're saying right now. And a governor needs to work with everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I've often said, I don't think that everybody that voted for Trump is deplorable. I may think
I'm adorable, deplorable.
his actions are deplorable.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
You're right, he did get elected, and he is the president.
Yes.
President.
Excuse me. But, you know, I've also said, California's gonna mark its own path. We're gonna stand
Right to the
up for
grave.
California values.